How much longer can the MCU go on for? Let's be honest, cinema has changed because of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Cinema has changed permanently because of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The MCU first started in 2008 with the release of Iron Man. In the 10 years since that film's release, the MCU has grown, bringing in billions of dollars for Disney. But it's not just about the MCU being a success. Before the MCU, the notion of a shared cinematic universe hadn't really been attempted. X-Men hadn't really tried it, and at this stage, they had only released the X-Men trilogy, and it wasn't until later on that the X-Men franchise began to resemble a cinematic universe. The success of the MCU has triggered the creation of a DC cinematic universe, also known as the DCEU, or Worlds of DC. Star Wars, which is also owned by Disney, has significantly expanded its cinematic output since the release of The Force Awakens in 2015. In short, every franchise is now opting to do a cinematic universe. The largest one I can think of that is not joining in is perhaps the James Bond franchise. The MCU have so far released 20 films, none of which have been critically panned or have financially bombed, which begs the question, how much longer can the MCU go on for? The MCU now releases up to 3 movies every year. 3. Every year. Is this overload? Are people going to get bored of the MCU? Recent data suggests not. The overall box office totals for each MCU installment has gone up. The average has increased. Infinity War made over $2 billion, and who knows how much Avengers 4 will make? Most likely even more. What is Marvel's secret? Well, simply put, they make great or good movies. There's nothing else to it. Yes, the cinematic universe is carefully crafted, but the movies themselves are just fun entertainment. But will people ever grow tired of the MCU? Well, that depends on how the future movies are made. Will they be made as movies or as connections to the wider MCU and future sequels? My guess is they'll continue to be made as movies. I think people will just get bored of constant tie-ins. But so long as the MCU remains exciting and fresh, then it can easily run for the next 40 years, at least. If Kevin Feige decides to leave Marvel, then there may be issues arising. But the MCU isn't just about one person, so who knows? He doesn't look like he's leaving anytime soon. Many people have said that the superhero genre is like the Western genre, in that it will be very popular before disappearing off the radar of mainstream pop culture. However, Marvel has a plethora of characters, worlds, and other bonkers ideas they can use. The MCU won't just stop with Iron Man, Captain America, or any other iconic character. Before Iron Man was released in 2008, the Iron Man character was nowhere near as popular as he is today. Iron Man is arguably more popular than Batman! The same applies to various other Marvel characters, such as Ant-Man or the Guardians of the Galaxy, to name but a few. Now, what about when Feige eventually decides to leave? Well, it all depends on who replaces him. That's crucial. No franchise should be dependent on one person, and Marvel is no exception. What do you think will be the next big franchise to adopt the cinematic universe approach? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video and you are interested in what else I do, why not check out my other videos that I've made so far? And if you're really interested, why not click subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video.